Don't let the melody intrigue you, cause I believe you. I'm only here for that green cake. I'm sure you trying to.
What's up, Palm Beach? Y'all give it up for MC Palm Beach, or what's your name was? So you finna leave here to go be an MC? No? Y'all better rehire him back, cause he ain't got it. Let me tell y'all something. I'm from Palm Beach, but my daddy was a hustler. You know how I found out he was a hustler? When he was drunk. Every time he'd tell me them old stories about what he used to do, how he used to get that money and sell that moonshine back in, Sylvania, Georgia. So, every time I would get my little allowance from my mama, because I worked hard for my mama Gwen, I would get my stuff, I would go get my junk food, my cookies, my snacks, my all that. I went to a predominantly white school in elementary. So every time I sat at the table, my little friends would sit there and go, "Say, can I have one of those?" Something came in my head like, "Yeah, give me a quarter." Shut up. They would go in there, give me a quarter, and the light just went ting. Everything I know, they said, "Oh my gosh, I got change. And I just said, "Oh, make me some money." So after a while, I became organized. I got my extra pencil box. I worked hard around the house. I cleaned extra for my mama. And every time she paid me, I run to the little corner store and get my stuff. And I would take it back to school, and they got so organized until they got to the point that I was taking the kids to the bathroom. I said, "Oh my gosh, I'm a sugar pusher." It started back then, that white stuff that looked like cocaine. I said, "I'm pushing sugar." It just got so big to the point that every time I got up, the kids would follow me. They just follow me. I could tell I had them hooked on that sugar. Because you know, white kids, when y'all came, y'all had carrots and asparagus and all the fruits and vegetables and all that. And I had all this fat and stuff. See, y'all parents didn't give you all that, but I was pushing it on them. But it got so big that I had to go to the bathroom. And once they followed me and they saw me in that corner, they knew I was there, lined up. You get your stuff from here, you drop your money here. You get your stuff from here, you drop your money from here. No, I don't need you to be picking out nothing. You ain't got to take long. I need you to get what you have pre-ordered. So they get their stuff, and the next thing I know, I got caught by a teacher. "Stephen, what are you doing?" Oh my gosh, the kids just ran. Even my little friend who was supposed to be helping me out ditched me and dropped the stuff. But one thing I learned is I never had a black partner. You know why? Because y'all Negroes talk too much. I had to get me a white partner to work with me. So they had to call my mama. My mama said, no. My mama talk real fast. I ain't coming up there. You better go on and get your daddy gonna beat your ass when you get on. I said, oh my gosh, I'm getting in trouble. So my daddy came. My daddy's like 6'4", 350 pounds. So I'm already shivering and shaking because I know he's getting ready to whoop me. They didn't even know I was doing this. So he gets to the school. And when he gets to the school, the principal says, well, Mr. Smith, we caught Stephen selling some products today, and we realized that he's been doing this for a while because some of the teachers observed what he was doing. So my father's just sitting there looking at the principal and looking at me. Looking at the principal and look at me and goes, Mr. Smith, that's not funny. Do you understand what your son is doing? He's selling products on, he's suspended. My dad looks at me and said, oh, you're going to be just like me. I didn't even know what that was until later on I found out all the crazy stuff that I was doing because I was out there doing the most. So while I was doing what I was doing out there, stealing and taking the people's stuff and they got no business doing what I was doing, I ended up moving to Atlanta. Atlanta, of course, is what it's called. And I ended up having these roommates. And one of my roommates loved to go and pick up dates on the stroll. How many people know what the stroll is? Prostitution. Let me break it down. Porn. He loved to go pick up people on the streets. So between his studies, he was always online trying to find a date. He was a little pudgy, a little something, so he probably had low self-esteem, but it was okay. But every time he would come in, he would sneak them in, he would take them into the room and everything, but everybody would get up to see what was going on. So we created this song about him. So every time he would leave, we would always come up with this song. His name was Marshall. Okay, y'all ready? Y'all ready? I need some crowd participation. Okay, how many of y'all remember the song from Annie? What is it? Sing it for me? Tomorrow, thank you. So here's my rendition of Tomorrow, aka Miss Marshall. The cops will come out, Miss Marshall, bet your bottom dollar that Miss Marshall, there'll be cuffs. You better drive off, Miss Marshall. If you don't do it, you'll be with the hustlers and the roughs. When you're out on the streets to meet Tyrone's, you can just drive away and say, I don't pay. Miss Marshall, you made it. Miss Marshall, the cops will find out one day. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a blessed night. God bless you, and Jesus loves you. Keep it going, Steve.